everyone, and
Hello.
this is the Digital Duo. Welcome to episode 2. And in our topics and our episodes, we're going to be talking about everything marketing, business development, client relationship management for small businesses and other organizations as well. So, welcome to episode 2. I'm Umi.
And I'm Toby.
And
And over time, we'll be bringing in guests to come and talk on real life business issues. And we'll also be throwing out our community very soon. So you can send in your questions and probably have experts on ground to answer them for you. And, we're just trying to build our community. So look forward to that.
okay, so let's get right into episode 2. Episode we are going to be talking about what we wish small businesses knew, especially about marketing when they're just starting out, right? So I'm just going to go right into it. I think for me, what I wish small businesses knew when so to speak, when they're just starting off is the power of collaboration, right? Many small businesses, when they start, they just want to, oh, I want to grow my page. I want to be the one to grow. I want to, sell. I want to this, I want to that. But they are not actively looking at collaborations that can help them sell, collaborations that can help them reach more people, right? So I know it's a group of friends on Instagram and they're literally selling almost like the same thing. But they're a group of friends, right? If somebody doesn't have, they post the other person, they direct you to the other person, go and buy from her. As long as the money, as long as they don't lose the money. And that's the thing Igbo people do as well. When you go to the market, right? And, you're trying to buy something. Never. You're trying to buy something. Shop. And they will now say, oh, my other shop did it. It might not be their other shop. It might be their other shop. It might be their Igbo brother from
sometimes they don't even know the person. They just know that the person has that product.
And they take it there as long as they do not lose that sale. So I need more small businesses to stop saying competitions, but start saying collaborations. Look for somebody that is doing something that complements your niche. She sells clothes, for example. I can sell jewelries. If I have 20,000 Instagram followers and she has 20,000, we have 40,000 people. Right. That's what, many businesses don't know. So I think that is really important for businesses. And, they should start incorporating that now. Even if you're selling the same thing, you can still collaborate.
Collaboration also helps you save money.
Yes.
Saves money rather than spending a huge sum of money on a particular service or a particular product. When you're collaborating with your friend, you get to share the expense. Okay, I'm paying half, you're paying half, you can share resources, especially in this day and age where a lot of small businesses are starting to rely on applications and softwares. Instead of having to pay individual, why don't you just pay as a team and share it with your fellow members so you all can benefit from it? So that's how I see collaboration.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I feel like it's very important to small businesses, especially when you're just starting.
Yeah. So
another topic is that I want to talk about is, or another point I want to mention is consistency over virality. So there's something I've noticed with a lot of small business owners when it comes to starting on social media, or you're starting your business and you're starting to put yourself out there. The first thing on your mind is I want to blow. I want everybody to know me. Sometimes it takes time. A lot of the businesses that you see online that just go viral, when you go to their page, you scroll to the bottom, you see that, okay, this person didn't just start today. They've been building consistency over time. There's evidence of their work. There is a lot at the bottom that you can say, okay, yes, the virality or the blown is worth it. But you're just starting, nobody knows you yet. You're not even sure if the people you are targeting are your real target audience, but your major concern is, I want to blow. It works in some cases, to be very honest. There are some people that have gotten lucky from it, but it requires a lot, and it's not for everybody. An example would be, there's this clothing brand that I used to see on TikTok recently. And then sometime like a month ago or over a month ago, she came out to say she was closing down the business.
Yeah.
And when people asked her what reason, she was like, oh, her content do so well. She gets a lot of followers. People follow her page. They engage with her content, but they don't buy.
See.
People don't buy. They just come. They just like. They just laugh. They comment. And they go
like,
back.
virality doesn't always lead to sales.
It doesn't.
Like, see, the most important thing for you as anybody that is setting up, whether a business, whatever you're setting up, the most important thing is for you to make money. And virality doesn't always convert to sales. So there are certain things that you need to put in place, right, for you to begin to make sales and to continually, continue to bring that revenue in. There are certain things, fundamental things that you need to put in place. What you just mentioned now, right, about that clothing brand that, oh, my things are going viral, but I don't sell, brings me to us to thinking that we need to do an episode on like the 5 P's of marketing.
Sure.
Right. So we're going to bring an episode on the 5 P's of marketing, right, for small businesses. So you need to set your pricing right. You need to set your product right. Your product has to be right. A lot of things has to be right, for you to consistently generate sales. So even if you go viral 100 times too, if your P's are not set correctly.
And this thing takes a while. These P's that I talked about, we'll still go in depth on it, but a lot of times it takes months for you to set it up to that point where without you having any input, your content is converting on its own, your page is converting on its own. And that brings me to something else that I want to mention when it comes to content. Like I've said it in a million times. Not every content is for you. Not every content is for you. Just because you're seeing this is what's trending, everybody is laughing. If it has nothing to do with your business, don't create content regarding some entertaining thing that you're seeing. People will just come, laugh, and they will go. You've not delivered you've not made any sale. You've not showed anybody that, okay, this is what we are doing. You didn't even find a way to plug your brand into the content. You just came, everybody's doing this one, let me do.
Funny thing, I was looking at TikTok the other day and I saw a business, she sells business. And she was she was doing a TikTok and she was telling other businesses, post your products. That she sees other people is always dancing. Post your people don't know what you say. They just see you every time you are doing this. You're on every trend, but people will come to your page and they don't know what you sell. Are you dancing or you're selling?
I think you're a skit maker.
All right. So I think another thing I think small businesses don't take serious is their data. And from the very first moment that you set up your business, have a data pipeline. And a simple data pipeline for businesses is your first customer comes, you want to know their name, you want to know their if you need their surname, fine, not necessary all the time. You want to get their email, you want to get maybe their birthday, you want to get their address. And I will forever remember this experience that I had with a brand, right? And it just showed me it endeared me to that brand so much that if I think of buying sneakers, that's the first brand that comes to mind. I bought the sneakers from them maybe in 2018 or so, right? So I'd gone to them and I bought a pair of sneakers. Then they collected my name, phone number, address, blah, 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 right? And I think I wanted to purchase another set of sneakers, maybe about almost 6-8 months later. And then I DM'd them, I would like to buy this, blah, 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 right? And I paid. The next thing I was expecting was, send us your name, your email, blah, blah, blah.
They remembered you.
Right? The lady just went to our previous chat and said, please confirm that this is still your address. Do you know how relieved I was that I didn't have to type again?
That means they even kept your conversation. They didn't delete it.
They kept the conversation. They kept my data. These people send me birthday messages on my birthday. They send me, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. When they have sales, they send it to me. So they've kept me in their pipeline for so long. I'm still talking about them since 2018.
That's a long time ago.
Do you understand? So you have to you have to actively collect your clients' data. And people think that, what do I need their birthdays for? I mean, they don't have to give you the year. They can give you the day and the month.
Because I was about to say, some people might not even give it to you. They might, depending on the business you're running. You might not get that positive response from. Not everybody will answer you. That's what I'm trying to say. But at least try.
That's true. Yeah, try at least, right? And you see some people on their birthdays, it's only banks that send them happy birthday. And they appreciate it so much. Like literally, it's only banks that send them, oh, happy birthday. The banks that are collecting this data, they know what they're doing, right? So keeping this information helps you to even be able to upsell to your customers, right? You know that, oh, you came to me to buy this necklace the other day. I've kept that data. I know your name. I know what you bought. Or no, let me use perfumes, for example, right? I know the last time that you bought a perfume from me. And I know, give or take, within a month, you should be looking to replace the perfume. But because I have that data, right, and I have something that I'm able to track that, oh, this person bought two months ago, by now they should be looking to. It's a sweet thing for me to just send, hey there, just checking in on you. I hope you're still enjoying your perfume. I wanted to let you know that you have a 5% off. Trust me, the person is coming back with their money to you. So that's how, there's so many other use cases for data, right? Even by now, if you want to start running ads and you want to be able to do retargeting ads, you have to have a certain level of data of your customers, people that have actually purchased from you. You have to have a certain level of that. I think like 100 or so. Don't quote me, right? But you have to have a certain level of data that you've collected of, so that you are able to create lookalike audiences that Instagram or whatever can now target to say, oh, you've given me data, you've let me know that my target audience is a Toby, she's 23, she's in Unilag, she's this, she's that, right? So Facebook finds those type of people for you. So you need to have that, certain level of collection of data. You need to have like a pipeline literally that you can feed. Sometimes this is why your retargeting ad doesn't even work, because Meta doesn't have anything to work with. So what's the retargeting? So data really, really is important for small businesses.
Right. So we've talked about data. We've talked about content. We've talked about, what else did we talk about? Collaboration. Okay, we talked about, so I feel like with all this, you should be able to understand that when it comes to starting your business, one more thing I wanted to mention, I just remember now, saying I was going to say earlier is, this is something that you should keep at the back of your mind. This should even be before you even start. Some businesses are unscalable.
Okay.
Except you're really going to the point of, okay, I want to go from being a retailer to like an wholesaler or a large distributor. Some businesses can't scale more than what they are. And these businesses are like, I don't know how to say, they're like seasonal businesses, trend business. Like, okay, for example, now this recent cheese steak.
cheap steak, I mean cheese steak.
It's supposed to be cheese steak, but the pronunciations that I've heard,
am I pronouncing it correctly? Cheese steak. I beg.
Cheese steak.
Okay.
But I don't blame you, because when they pronounce this thing online, people myself go, how do they call it cheap steak? I'm tired. And I remember when this thing started, I'll go through the comment section, because it was funny to me the way people were reacting to it. And I'll go through the comment section of certain conversations, and people will be like, oh my God, I want to start this business too. How can I start? I remember that this business that
just was like all those Milky Donuts that was trending at that time.
Lock up in 3 months. Don't go and put your money. So that's just what I feel like. Just make sure you know what the business you're putting your money into, and just know that, okay, once I do this for a couple of years, this is the next step. It would be nice for you to start a business, and then in the next 2 to 3 years, the business is going nowhere and you have to pack everything, because there are businesses like that. So you don't want to be that kind of entrepreneur. So just have at the back of my mind, at the back of your mind, that okay, in 2 to 3 years, this is the next stage for this business. And if you see that the business is not going, you don't see it going anywhere in 2 to 3, maybe don't start. Just be patient and just find something sustainable.
This is why that first episode where we said you need a digital strategist, like somebody that helps you map out, that helps you think through to say, look, this is your business.
This is the future.
This is the future for it. Like,
this is the future.
Is it that you, as you are selling cheese
steak,
whatever, as you are selling it, in the next 3 months, start thinking to add small chops, right? So that's what like a digital strategy. So if you've not listened to that episode, you can go back to listen to it.
So I think with this few points of ours, we've been able to convince you and not confuse you. of things that you should know before you start your business.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us. Please share this to whoever you think needs it. We'll be here with another episode
very soon.
Shortly. Thank you.
Bye.